What's going on, guys? It's Pip, and I thought my next video would be a dead man mode video, but over the weekend Odablock hosted his annual King of PvP tournament, and I was in the content creator 3v3 tournament. Grand prize was $1,000, and I was paired with two of the best PKers in the game. Huge shout out to my teammates Voss and Abu. They really helped me. I've never done a multi-fight in my life, and they basically just told me what to do and were really helpful and nice, even when I made mistakes. Towards the end, I was starting to get the hang of things, and we managed to take home first place. The rules were a little complicated. You were allowed to take in an AGS, a Suffering, and any +1 you wanted. I chose a Dragonfire Ward, which is a little unconventional. Most people use Toxic Staffs for staff specs, and a lot of people use Kodai so they could get freezes better. I went in with Venge. I didn't even freeze at all. This was my setup. My stats were absolutely insane. There was a 5 mil gear cap, and thankfully this only came out to about 4.8 mil. I'm really glad I went for the setup. It was very easy for me. I didn't do any mage switches, so I had more food, and it was a lot easier for me to tank when I got focused. As you'll see in the fights, I'm not the best PKer, but thankfully towards the end I really started to get into the groove of things, and I think I performed pretty okay for someone at my skill level. I think you guys all know I'm not the best PKer. I really did get carried. Again, huge shout out to my teammates Voss and Abu. I had a blast. Shout out to Odablock for hosting the tournament, and let's get into the fights. Most of these clips are from my Twitch stream, where you should go follow me, which is why the chat is in the bottom left. In our first round, we played Solo Mission, KempQ, and Menked, 3 amazing PKers, and I was really nervous going into it. Our plan going into the fight was to pile Solo Mission, and we killed Solo Mission before Abu, who they were piling, died, which gave us a huge advantage.
He's nearly dead. He might be dead to this, bro.
Nice.
Get on maybe Mason. Switch balls. Maybe Mason West. Maybe Mason West.
Abu ended up dying a little bit after Solo Mission, but not before getting a ton of damage off on KempQ, which really won us the fight. Big bolt. Nice!
He's dead? Nice. You're good on food, yeah?
Yeah. After KempQ died, it was a 2 versus 1 on Menked, and we ended up killing him pretty fast and advancing on to the next round.
Pure Spam, Dinner Shitter, and Dino versus Dr. Voss, Abu, and Pip. Pip is going for the Venge setup. Can I get a Zog? Zog! Like that quickly. Oh my god, Pip is going... I've never seen anybody do the Venge setup yet. And instead of the code I want, he's using Dragonfire Word. What an interesting man.
Fortunately, my Streamlabs crashed right before the second round fight, so I didn't get the first half of the fight. So for the first half, I'll show Odablock's spectating perspective. Ditter's team ended up focusing me, which I was very nervous about. Thankfully, I had a great tank setup and a lot more food than Dino, who we were focusing.
Barag Dino. Pip is gonna come to Voss and Abu's aid while he's tanking at the same time and do damage. That is a real good teammate right there.
Because I didn't have mage switches and had more food, I outlasted Dino by quite a bit and got a lot of damage on Ditter and set up my teammates for an easy 2v2, and we ended up winning the second round as well. Semifinals of the tournament, it's now best of 3 versus Bellish, Nish, and Richie. In the first game, we decided to focus Nish, and we started off with like a good amount of damage. We started off really well.
Going for your AGS specs instantly.
Oh, I forgot to put on shift.
He's
staff stacked.
Yeah.
Venge Voss, bro.
Yeah, keep venging me. Make sure you do that.
During Nish's staff spec, I really only wanted to use range, and unfortunately I bolted like 7 or 8 zeros in a row. My RNG in the tournament overall, I got super lucky. Not on this fight though. It happens, and Nish ended up outlasting Voss by quite a bit.
Tell me when you're about to be unfrozen.
I'm unfrozen already, bro.
Okay.
Like, I'm dead.
Unlucky.
Way too... their RNG is insane on me.
Yeah, I'm not hitting anything on Nish.
Yeah, I had 2 adjust specs. Hit fucking nothing.
We ended up losing pretty badly. We did kill Nish, but we just gave up after that because we were going to lose. But we still held our heads high.
It's a best of 3 though.
Yeah, it's the best of 3. You can still come.
Yep. Fortunately for us, Abu got KO'd extremely early with a big AGS stack by Bellis.
What?
Did you get KO'd?
Yeah.
Oh. Leave.
I see they done fucking got 80 KO'd.
And that was that for the third round. Now in the losers bracket, we met our round 1 opponents again, KempQ, Solo Mission, and Menked. The first match started off incredibly badly. Abu took a bunch of damage at the very start, and Solo Mission tanked really well at the start. Abu ended up dying first before Solo Mission, which is always really bad. Solo Mission still had like 2 whole brews left, so we were in a really rough spot.
I would just move on to the next match at this point because I don't see how Dr. Voss and Pip can win this.
You can actually win this.
can switch balls, dude. We can switch balls. Switch balls on Mank.
Oh, 71, oh my god! Voss and Pip are crazy right now.
Bro, how the fuck you guys came back? What the fuck? That was insane.
I spoke way too soon. That was very well played by both of those players. That is fucking crazy. Congratulations to Voss's team. Absolutely nuts. If they win one more, they win.
Riding the high from the insane comeback that me and Voss, but mostly Voss, pulled off, we went into the second match of the best of 3 series and it started off well. We did a crazy amount of damage to solo mission. I think we even spec'd like a 70 AGS. And then I messed up really badly and got myself clumped and wasn't even praying mage and spammed myth seeds when I shouldn't have, and I got hit another 30th mage, and it really threw the match. I think we took like 100 plus damage just from this clump. No surprise that we lost that match, but we went into game 3 with a fresh mind. Game 3 we got incredibly lucky. I started off bolting solo mission like for 100 plus damage with 3 bolts, and then we switched focus to manked. And we just literally were not missing our bolts and not missing our barrages, and we just started tearing into manked. And Abu and I end up KOing him with a nice double AGS. With an early KO, it's light work from here as solo mission has also lowered from my early bolts. Solo would fall and then Kemp Q, and we were on to the finals. The grand finals would be a rematch against the people who beat us in winner's bracket, Bellis, Nish, and Richie. Instead of focusing Nish who had a staff spec, we decided to focus Richie who had a Kodai, so it would be a lot easier to kill him. With a lot of good early damage, we'd kill Richie pretty fast and move on to Bellis. Bellis would go down pretty quickly in the 2v3 and Nish would just give up in the 3v1, meaning we had won game 1. In the second game, Richie grabbed the Staff of the Dead so he could also staff spec, so we decided to focus Nish again, which is what we did in the first round, so I was pretty nervous that it wasn't going to work and we were going to fail. Fortunately for us, we did a ton of damage to Nish. I didn't bolt a million zeros this time because I stood next to him and just whacked him with my AGS over and over again. I started doing this toward the end and it was really effective. We managed to come out on top on the first set, but since we came from the losers bracket, we had to win 2 best of 3s in a row in order to win the whole tournament. The slate has been cleaned, the score has been reset, none of the matches from before matter. It is 0-0, a new set, a best of 3, And in the first game, we came in with the same strategy. Nish staff specs right away, but we keep on him and keep the damage coming. But at the same time that we're doing damage to Nish, Bellis and Richie are just beating up on Abu and probably doing more damage than we did to Nish. Abu actually ends up dying before Nish, which leaves us in another 2v3 at a huge disadvantage. Nish was actually playing it really well. He just ran away and bolted, then ran away, so we couldn't freeze him. Voss and I had been in this situation before against Solo Mission's team, but this time Nish lived for a long time by just running away, and it led to a lot of damage on Voss, so we were down a ton. But we didn't give up.
You have a spec pip?
Yeah, I'm unfrozen in 3 seconds. Specking now.
He's I
Oh shit, bro. No way. Bro, that was sick, bro. That was actually fucking sick. Good fucking shit. Good fucking shit, man. That was sick, bro.
Very
It was
nice.
actually sick. Well played, guys.
One more. Voss and I managed to win another 2v3 in an insanely clutch fashion this time. I know that it was lucky, but it was still cool as hell. An insane stack on Bellis, over 100 damage. No way he was living that. After the tournament, I went immediately and checked ODABLOCK'S reaction to it, and it did not disappoint.
Pip is going to just keep throwing bolts, and Baraga's an Ogia spec by Voss there, but sadly does no damage. And Ogia smack by Voss there and does no damage. And he does get hit a 30 Baraga, a 0 Ogia spec, a 31 bolt there though. And this is a close fight. Oh my god! Brother Bellis gets taken down before they can take down Voss. And Voss and Bad Pip has made this a 2v1, even though Voss was almost going to be down for the count here. Brother Bellis gets taken down at 68-25. And Brother Bellis did get taken down. And Bellis had 4 brews left before getting taken down, and Voss only had 2. Brother Pip and Brother Voss's synergy synchronized each other and took him down.
New sub sound on Twitch, maybe. Anyways, we head into match 2 with our confidence at an all-time high. One more win to win the whole tournament, take home the $1,000. It all comes down to this.
Check it, check it. Check it. Oh, I think I got the fever. I'm heated. Pumping up the meter. Roll me a ringleader, bad party bleeder. Make this with a storm. Lead after lead after leader. Hey, can you dig it? I come alive, y'all give me what you got. Back up, pump, stick up, pump your fist up. You took the shot of the buckshot, so bust slip up. Morning like a kid, wanna make it feel alright. Pump it up all night. Body rock, show me what you got. Let Bob break back. Slip up. Morning like a kid, wanna make it feel alright. Pump it up all night. Body rock, show me what you got. Let Bob break back. Do you wanna get check it out, check it, check it, check it out, check it, check it out, check it, check it, check it out, check it, check it out, check it, check it, check it out, check it, check it out, check it, check it, check it out, check it, check it out, check it, check it, check it out, check it, check it out, check it, check it, check it out, check it, check it out, check it, check it, check it out, check it, check it out, check it, check it, check it.
Bro, good.
Is this a 2-0 or 1-0?
Good.
That's
Fucking
2-0.
bro,
We win.
it.
We win.
It's 4-0.
Let's
It's already
go.
4-0 then.
Holy shit.
Dirty
Easy
4-0
win.
then.
We 4-0'd.
That's
Yes,
fucking
sir.
mental.
4-0.
Good fucking shit.
That is fucking sick, man.
Holy fuck, man. Good stuff, guys.
Thank you, stream.
Oh my god. Thank you for watching, and huge shout out to my teammates Voss and Abu. I'll link their Twitters and Twitches in the description. Go follow them, please. They absolutely carried me. They're amazing PKers. Another huge shout out to OdaBlock for hosting. This was an insanely fun tournament. Maybe I'll enter the 1v1s or 2v2s or whatever he hosts next year. The 3v3s were probably some of the most fun I've ever had on RuneScape. And lastly, if you do want to see me play Deadman mode, please do subscribe. I will be playing and uploading videos for this Deadman mode probably it starts tomorrow, so I'll probably have a video up on Thursday. Anyways, I will see you later. Peace.